All right, welcome back. Rotimi Akindele joins us now on the segment. We'll be talking about the English Premier League and, of course, we'll be looking at the papers. Rotimi, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Cecilia.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Morning, Jaya.
Yeah. How are you feeling today?
Very well.
This morning.
Very well.
Oh, awesome. It's like good, right?
Not really. Not really.
I know you're doing that. I know you're doing that.
Yeah, because he happens to be a Manchester United fan, so I'm just trying
sorry.
Can we continue?
Okay, yeah, we continue. You know, Kai is just feeling for you because he knew what happened. And of
Nothing
course,
happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. Yeah, I know the massacre at the Stamford Bridge yesterday actually happened yesterday afternoon, struck in the evening. But another Manchester United fans will also be joining us from the UK. I mean, he is not so happy. I mean, Akindele has been able to overcome that because he is also a sport journalist, because he just had to keep that aside and do the professional job. So you have Sam Lay is also going to be joining us from the UK. We'll be talking about Manchester United. What really happened at the bridge? Is it that Jose Mourinho is losing it? Or because somehow they actually played well. I mean, what I saw, they did play well. Yeah, but according to the coach, he says when they scored one, we tried to score to make it 1-1, they scored again. We tried to score to make it 2-1, they scored again. And if the game was continued like that, it could have been, who knows, 5-1. So the more they try to score, the more Chelsea, because they have the players who can counter-attack, they will always counter-attack, and of course, they'll always get to score. Somehow, it just wasn't his day. Not even Zlatan misses. None of the goals actually got in. Was it just a bad day for Manchester United?
Yeah, it was a bad day, and you might want to just, prune it down to the individual errors, the individual mistake on the night.
Talking like Josie right now.
You look at, I'm talking like what?
Yeah, individual errors.
Yeah, because that was what played out. You look at the Daily Blind, you look at Bahil and Smalling, even the David De Gea, the 35 seconds early goal, was probably the fault of goalkeeper. One was wondering, what were you coming to do outside at that point? But then you can't blame individuals, for a loss. You blame the entire team. Yeah. And that's what happened. Yes, United had better possessions. They had 5 shots on target. Chelsea had 6, managed to put 4 in. You had 5, none could go in. I mean, you had...
Did you use the word managed to put 4 in? You know what? Sam is...
Yeah, because it was very close.
Yeah.
That's why he's managed. Okay. Yeah, because you had 5 on target. Your opponent had 6 on target, and they put 4 in.
When you do something like that, you don't use the word manage. There's a better word to use. They were clinical. Yeah.
No.
That's it.
You're trying to rub it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
They're absolutely clinical. Come on, 5 shots on target, you got 4.
Go ahead.
That's perfection.
You can continue.
Sam, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, perfect. Good to have you.
Yeah, same here. Good to be here. It's a sad day, but that's football for you. It happens.
But what do you think happened actually in that game? Was it just Chelsea being the better side, or was it just United having a poor day at the office?
I think we just had a poor day at the office. I think we're so used to winning. We're natural champions. If you look at the last 27 years. And we're just so used to winning, but that is football. It's one day in the office. Interestingly, Facebook reminded me this morning that 5 years, City beat us 6-1.
Yeah.
And then we bounced back. So that's what it's all about. We are going to come back. It was just a rough day in the office.
Okay, so obviously now there's been a bit of overreaction out there. I mean, is it time for United to start panicking, or do you think, okay, it's still early in the season and United surely can still bounce back? Remember, they're just 6 points, off the top.
Yes, it's still early. It's early days. I mean, I'm happy now that everybody is laughing and they're joyful. When it comes to Christmas, I fall back, So I don't think it's too late. I think it's still early days yet. I'm happy with Mourinho. Okay. I didn't like him before he came to United, but I'm glad he's bought Pogba. He's brought in some young players. I expected him to get rid of the young players, but he hasn't. He's kept them. So I believe things are going to get better. We just need to calm down and, relax. Things will be good.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, I share your optimism for Rotimi in the studio. Let me just one more before I let you, go. United, basically, when they appointed Jose Mourinho this time around, a lot of United fans thought, okay, it was going to come in and get rid of some players that are not United quality, in quotes, players like Marouane Fellaini, Marcus Rowe and the likes. But, surprisingly, he's left those guys in the team, and some United fans still believe those guys should not play for the team again, that they're not good enough. What do you think about that?
I agree up to a point. I think the one player I should get rid of is Fellaini and remove Blind from defense. Blind, because he's not a defender. And I think that's one of the biggest things. He's still trying to sort out his team. He's trying to figure out his best team. Blind is not a defender. He should bring him back into the defensive midfield. And he should get rid of Fellaini. I think that's the one player that is a deadbeat. Even Rooney. I think, I like how he's now putting Rooney in as a sub. So that, for me, that's progress.
Yeah, what about Zlatan? Yeah. Zlatan hasn't scored in 5 games now. He's getting his chances, but he's not putting them away. I mean, do you think that's a problem going forward in terms of scoring goals?
No. I mean, yesterday he used Rashford in the wings, and which was a shame because I think Rashford will have done well in that game up front. Zlatan is Zlatan. Zlatan is the man. He will score. He's having a rough patch like everybody will. Hazard scored 4 games all of last season. He scored 4 goals last season, and everybody goes through a rough patch. Zlatan will come good. He's a natural. He can't help himself but score. It's just a rough patch right now. Everybody seems to be going through a rough patch, but we're not panicking. We're not happy about yesterday because he gives Chelsea bragging rights, but we're not panicking. We're cool, calm and collected.
Okay, I actually love that, calm and collected. Let's see what's going to happen at the end of the season. But the question I want to ask you here is, everyone is actually saying that with United losing so many games already and how many games have been played, that the possibility of them actually finishing in top 4 is going to be difficult. So even the league title is not even their target anymore. Do you share this opinion?
I don't actually. I still think it's too early to be deciding that. Also, it's Mourinho's first season, and everybody keeps forgetting that it's his first season with a team that Van Gaal, for me, could have been better. It's the first season. I think we should give him at least 2-3 years. He will win the league within 2-3 years. We will win a cup this year. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm sure this is in his first year. So we will win a cup this year. Which one, I don't know. But we might not win the league. I don't think we'll win. I don't think we're there yet to win the league. But in the next 2 years, 2-3 years, we will definitely be back where we belong, which is at the very top of the tree.
Okay, thank you very much, Sam. He's keeping faith with Jose Mourinho. That's a nice one. Thank you for joining us this morning. Rotimi, do you share the same view?
Well said.
Keeping faith with Jose.
Yeah, keep Jose. For United, United is not a club that probably brings in coaches and use them as stopgap measures. You have that long-term trend, so let it continue. I mean, a sane United fan won't be asking for the league title this season. Everybody knew.
Realistic.
Yeah, a realistic fan, rather. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it's a new team under a new manager, so they still need time to blend. Yes, maybe in 2-3 seasons, United can get back on top. But the question is, do we have patient football administrators now that can wait that long or that can stay that long? If the patch, this wrong patch continue, will the fans be that patient, to see a United side struggling all through? Yes, they've lost three games already out of 9. Chelsea in 4th position has lost 2. So it's still very close. It's not decided yet. I mean, 6 points separating United and the top team. So I think the key thing for me this season is that United gets back into the Champions League first, and that is finishing amongst the top 4 teams, or probably get to win the Europa League. Just get back into the Champions League. That would spur the United fans to keep continuing to support the team and then forget about winning the title in his 4th season.